This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey. You know, we often complain, we malign Tuesdays. And we say negative things like it's the worst day of the week. I'm on fire today. I am usually, as you know, I was born this way and thank God for it. Positive person. And I am like steroidal positivity today.
Okay,
It
great.
is disgusting. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I woke up feeling not great and I forced myself to do a Pilates class and it gave me life.
And it just reminded you of your community and who you are.
My
now,
community.
I want to comment on your T-shirt. I love it.
Oh, thank you. It's from Zara.
Do I need to click on a link or something?
Yeah, I'll find you a link and you can try and purchase it. It's a month old. Do you know why I
Do
bought
they
it?
still have it?
Because it was Nova Red. So I was like, I feel like it's on brand for me.
Oh my God, it's got words on it, and you know that's my kryptonite. Also, you just lifted up your shirt. You're looking really fit.
I'm not in that section, but thank you. That's very kind.
No, you are. You're a personal trainer, and you know your $600 a week is really paying off.
We love Maddie. Hey, after 3 o'clock, Swanee, we haven't done this for ages. We're doing a round of I was today years old.
I have got the most shocking fact for you about a current musical artist that we play on this very radio station that I just don't think that you will know this fact about.
Okay, fantastic. If you have learnt something new today that will blow our mind, get involved after 3 o'clock. Next, though, we'll be doing To-Do List Tuesday on The Chrissy Swan Show.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
It's Tuesday. It's a great day, and we're opening up our diaries.
To-Do List Tuesday.
I've been busy today, and I've already ticked off 2 things on my to-do list.
Huge.
One is Peg's liturgy at school.
Peg's liturgy.
Correct. Because you're a heathen, you don't even know that word. But
Nah. What does that mean?
lapsed and current Catholics are listening at the moment going, oh, yeah, we know what a liturgy is.
Is it when you get lit in the church?
No, Jack.
What is it?
It's another word for mass, church service.
How awful.
No, it was a very big day for her because she's in grade 6, you know. And in grade 6 at the school she goes to, you get leadership roles. Because you're the queen of the school. Do you remember how awesome it was to be in grade 6?
I do.
And because it's a gorgeous, like, Christian-loving, beautiful school, all the grade 6s are really serious about looking after the preps and the younger. Like, it's just so gorgeous.
That's kind. Yeah, that's really nice.
Anyway, she had to do a pitch and everything. And do you think that me and my sister, her auntie, took that very seriously? Yes, we did.
Of course.
So she had to basically say what roles that she thinks she's suited to and why.
And what did she go for?
I said to her, listen, I understand that you want to be a house captain, but
Yep.
that involves, 'cause it's my school, see, I've been there.
Yes.
I was actually the house captain, would you believe, in grade 6.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, what it involves is getting to school before school and setting up witches' hats and stuff. And you got to go to all the swimming carnivals.
Oh, she'd hate that, wouldn't she?
Yeah. She's like, no, I would love that. And I went, okay, all right, lie to yourself, but you can't lie to your mother.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said, what you want to do is go for the, like, fundraising, feast day, amazing event role.
Aha.
And I said, because I can help you with that, because I'm currently in my hosting core phase.
Correct. As her PA, she won't have to do anything. You will do it all.
And I was there as a very proud mother today as I saw her adorn her ribbon and receive her badge as the one of the leaders for that specific committee.
So she got it.
To say I'm on fire, yeah.
Go Peg.
It's the one thing about my kids' schools that I'm actually on fire about. Because it's all about charity and raising money. And she had her first job. Tom, can you believe this? Her first job in the role? International Women's Day. I mean, just look in the kitchen, see who's there. All right, next on my list is satay chicken. I am trying your recipe tonight, and I didn't want to forget to take it out of the back fridge into the kitchen fridge where I would remember, and I've done that.
By the way, that recipe is Tom's, not mine. I'm not that advanced in my cooking.
I know, but I know it's radio and I said your, but I was looking at Tom
Yeah.
at that point.
Tom-
I'll tell you how it goes tomorrow, Tom.
Also, I just want to lift the curtain for the last 3 minutes. I know that man so well. He has given you this look for like 3 minutes straight of this woman is crazy today. I can see it in his eyes.
Can confirm.
No, I could see that too.
Yeah. He really thinks you're unhinged today.
Do you think I'm unhinged?
I'm used to it. He still gets quite thrilled by it.
I know, and it started when I first walked into
Yeah.
work. Yeah, okay.
Okay, sorry. So the satay chicken, we'll hear about
So
that
that
tomorrow.
chicken done, and also, last but not least, double check that the refund has come in from IKEA for the click and collect that I asked you about 2 weeks. And yes,
It
it
has.
has.
Well, look,
because I just left it there. I just was like, I can't do it.
that's in my calendar. That's really impressive, Swanee, because it hasn't even been 4 weeks. That's in my calendar for next week.
Yeah, well, you can strike that off.
Great.
Because it is back in.
Okay, I've got a really quick few. Noosa restaurant bookings. I've got a wedding in Noosa in a few weeks. We want to make sure we get to book into a couple of our favourite
Oh,
restaurants.
there's a place called Locavore or something.
Okay.
It's really great. I had a fantastic pumpkin gnocchi, a baked gnocchi there. It was unbelievable.
Yum. I will give that a go.
I've got the recipe, but I will find the restaurant.
The next one is dry cleaning. I'm just forever at the dry cleaner. And then the third one is cancel PT tomorrow. Poor Maddie, I've got to bail on him because I'm doing the Today Show at 10 o'clock.
Can you please give me your dry cleaning? I'm so good
But can
at...
you dry clean a suit?
No, I can't actually.
There you
no,
go.
I know what I mean.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
And I don't want to shock you, Jack, but I think we might be wrong about something.
I mean, it rarely happens, so...
Strap yourself in. So I've got a question. 13 24 10, give us a call if you've got an answer to this question. And I don't want to lead the witness. I'm not going to say where Jack and I stand on this, but I think we're wrong. Someone asks you to a party or something, barbecue, dinner, out. Do you assume that the invitation is for you and your girlfriend or boyfriend, your partner? Or is it just for you?
Yes. So, for example, if you or I were to have a partner,
Yes.
say your partner's name was Martin,
Yep.
if it said, Dear Chrissy, we would like to invite you over for a barbecue, and Martin's name's not there, is Martin a part of that?
That's what we want to know. 13
Yep.
24 10. Give us a call. And also, it doesn't have to be as formal as a written invitation.
But
I
even
think
just a
what
text.
What we're talking about is you're on the phone to your friend and they say, listen, I just want to, I don't know where I'm getting this idea from, but I want to make a creme brulee and I want you to eat it. Why don't you come over Friday night? Is that for two people or for one?
Yes.
And the reason that we're talking about this is because you and I love a Reddit discussion. We very rarely disagree.
No. Am I the a-hole on Reddit is my favourite
It is
thread.
the best. Am I the a-hole for making my husband's family leave after they showed up with an extra guest? This is from a woman. Her husband, she's 34. I love how they always give their ages too. It lets me imagine who these people
Correct.
are. I love
Reddit
it.
users really know how to paint the picture.
It's so great. So she hosted a small intimate dinner at our home for his family. Right at the last minute, his auntie, I want to say?
His mother.
Said, oh, by the way, I'm bringing
Her sister.
her sister, his auntie,
Yep.
because she's in town and she's got nowhere else to go, which I think is actually fine because it's his auntie.
Yeah.
If he'd known that she was there, he probably would have invited her. So this woman is probably the a-hole, I'm going to say.
Mm.
But where it took us was when you invite your friend, are you, by inference, inviting their boyfriend or girlfriend, or are you only inviting your
I am
friend?
of the firm belief you are only inviting the friend, the person that you have called and that you have asked over. Unless I have called you and said, hey, Chrissy, come over Friday night. Chris and I are going to cook for you. By the way, bring Martin. If I haven't said bring Martin, I don't want to see Martin. I only want to see you.
I think you're wrong. I think I'm wrong too, because I agree with you. But I think we're wrong. I think couples, real couples, proper couples, that we don't really understand. I think this is our problem.
This is.
I think that they operate as one entity. And I think that's our issue. We can't get our head around that.
I've got a friend, though, Swanee, that often will bring their partner when the partner is so clearly not invited. And I've watched people at the dinner or event organisers have to scramble and make up a table setting for this person's partner. And we're all like, bro, your partner wasn't invited. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I really think we are right.
No, I don't think we are. 13 24 10. If someone asks you to a party or something over for dinner or barbecue, is that invitation just for you or is it for both of you? Is that inferred?
Also, are you someone that does this? I would love to hear from someone that actually does it.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you're invited out somewhere, dinner, barbecue, party of some sort, is that invitation for you or is it for you and your partner?
We both think it's only for the person invited, for one person.
Yeah.
You think we are wrong, though. I think we are right.
I think we are wrong. Lee, hello.
Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Jack. How are you today?
Oh, we're so
Good, Lee.
good. It's a great Tuesday, which is, a sentence
It
not
is
often
amazing.
uttered. Yeah.
And
Now,
I've just knocked off work, so it's even better.
oh my God, how
Slay.
good. Now, Lee,
Yeah.
tell us, are we wrong here about the inference when
yeah,
you're
guys,
invited?
You're totally wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all adults. For me, I've been married very happily for 32 years, and anybody that knows me that asks me for a barbecue or a party or whatever, of course they're going to think that my husband's going to come, unless it's a work do, or something like that.
Yeah.
But, you just put your big girl pants on and you go, hey, are we bringing partners? Is this, you need to ask.
Yeah, I know,
Obviously,
but
to be politically correct these days.
Wait.
But I would think, yeah, no, guys, you're wrong. Definitely, if you're in a relationship, you got to expect the partner.
the asking thing is interesting. Mitchie just came in and sorted out a technical problem, and I know that he's been in a long-term relationship for a long time. And I said to him, what do you think the situation is? If I invite you somewhere, is that inferred that your girlfriend's coming? And he's like, yeah, look, I've got this event that I've got to go to, and I'm not sure if my girlfriend's invited. And to ask is awkward because,
as.
Uh,
of course, the person that's hosting the event is going to say, oh, yeah, fine.
And
Well, there you just put it's communication. You have to ask. Otherwise you're going to look like a tit if you turn up with your partner and no one else has got them.
I don't want to look like a tit.
no, Lee, we're going to send you a Baker's Delight voucher. And what is your stance on this?
Oops, I agree, and I think that potentially it's a generational thing, because I'm the same generation, I think, as you, Chrissy. I love listening to your show.
I love that you're listening to it. Snap.
I think, I've been married for more than 20 years, and, I fully understand if someone sends me a text and it's just my name, it's just me. If
Really?
Yeah, if it's because all our friends know, and people that we hang out with, it's always like, hey, do you guys? So it's not a text or a thing of, do you want to come? But if it's workmates, then they say, it's an invitation to me.
Yeah, I feel like work is different.
Yeah. What about personal friends, Anne?
No, that I think personal friends, they know. And if it's a single, a thing that they just want you, then they just say you. I think
Have you ever been caught out though and turned up at something and your friends have been like, "Hey, where's Bruce?"
No, I think we've had it the other way around, and again, that goes back to a work kind of thing. I didn't go to a thing that my husband was invited to, and he wanted to go by himself. And everyone, when I met up with him, became more friends with him later. They were like, "Oh, we thought you were going to be there."
Interesting. And Baker's Delight voucher for you.
I feel a lot better about this because it does seem murky. It seems like there is no right answer.
Agreed.
Hi, Diana.
Hello, how are you?
Good. What, are we wrong here? Do you always bring your partner?
Of course, yes. If you're in a committed relationship, the person who's inviting you should know that that also includes your partner.
See,
However-
that's where we're wrong. That's where we're wrong. I never, ever assume it. And most of my friends are, in fact, in that situation, a committed relationship. And I've known their partners for 20 years or more.
There you go. But I also believe it doesn't include kids.
Yeah,
So
no,
they-
God, no.
God, that goes without saying, Diana.
Yuck.
Please, Baker's Delight voucher for you. Let's really quickly finish with Bernadette. Bernadette, what do you think?
I think, as usual, you guys are right, and you're not invited. The name's not on it. You're not invited. Get lost. No, like
Correct, get
so you
lost.
guys. I've been in a long-term relationship. I've been married for over 20 years, and it's okay for us to do things on our own. It's
Right.
okay to not be invited to every event. But you guys are right. You're always right. Don't doubt yourself.
Oh,
You're
my
right.
God, I love this, Bernadette.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Should I go low, 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 low? We've been enjoying that song for 200 years. Long may it continue. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. Let's talk SAG Awards.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
We spoke about them briefly yesterday, and the visual that goes with them are my very own saggy boobs.
Yeah, the Scotch eggs.
Scotch eggs. Well, they used to be Scotch eggs. That was when they were fuller. Now they're just like wind socks.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, whatever. Kristen Bell hosted the SAG Awards. And listen, I am not a millennial,
No.
but I like to keep my finger on the pulse for everybody. You know what I mean? And I know that Gossip Girl is a massive thing for a certain age group.
Has Peg watched Gossip Girl?
No.
The original?
Would she love it?
Oh, she would be mad for it.
Do you know her favourite film of all time is 10 Things I Hate About You?
Okay.
And she's got a massive crush on Heath Ledger, which, you know. Anyway, Kristen Bell hosted it, and there was a moment that millennials, their entire bodies would have been covered in goosebumps.
Hey everyone, Gossip Girl here. Jeff Goldblum has a wicked appetite, and a peek behind the curtain reveals he likes his green eggs with ham. And look who it is, not so lonely boy. Timothy Chalamet sitting next to a hot steak, medium rare. What are you, Leighton, none of this is gossip, it's just all about food.
I'm sorry. I'm just really hungry.
So Leighton Meester used to play Blair Waldorf, Queen, who was the queen bee on the show.
Right. The rest of the thing that talks about conclave and whatever, it was just a little entree into that category. But I learnt something very interesting about this. So Nobody Wants This, which was went to air last year, I think, on Netflix.
Okay.
It's a series that you and I quite enjoyed. You loved it, didn't you? Nobody Wants This?
Did I love this?
Yeah,
Did
you
I
loved
love
it. You told me to watch it.
Nobody wants this. Tom, I've forgotten it.
Yeah, it's Adrian Brody.
Oh, I loved that
Yeah,
show.
yeah, you
Yes,
loved it.
sorry. I forgot that that's what it was called.
Are you okay?
Mate, it was a big weekend. Nobody wants this. Yep,
Nobody
loved
wants
it.
this. Netflix. Well, I've got news for you. It's been commissioned for a second season.
Yeah, I told you that last year.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. We've known that for ages.
We've been dropped on the head. Anyway, that stars Kristen Bell, who
Yes.
we love, and the connection with Leighton Meester is Adam Brody, not Adrian Brody. Adam Brody is her husband. Did you know that? I didn't
did.
know that. I
Yes.
didn't know that. So we learn something all the time.
I
don't
mean,
we?
what a great little sizzle for I Was Today Years Old that's coming up after 3.
I'm going to blow your mind with this fact.
I hope it's better than the last 3 minutes of radio we've just produced.
I'm nervous because my boss is watching.
Sad Leaf.
Don't want to get fired. Anyway, let's talk about Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, please.
She is delaying her wedding with Jonathan Davino, saying, we're just too busy. Now, they've been dating since 2018. It's a long time. Do you believe the line, we're too busy? She says she's a workaholic. She can't stop working.
No, I don't believe that line.
She is about to film a biopic about Kim Novak and Sammy Davis Jr., which is, I mean, you know, nobody asked for it. Anyway, I don't believe it either. My spidey senses are saying we're just too busy is not a real excuse to put off a wedding that has been planned for May. It has been planned.
I think as well, Swanee, if you were genuinely too busy, you wouldn't care about releasing a statement or worrying about what the masses think.
Exactly.
You'd just press pause and move on with your life and get married when you get married. Nobody knows when your wedding is.
Exactly.
I think you're in love with Glenn Powell and you want to marry him.
Glenn Powell, her co-star in Anyone But You. They were all over each other in that publicity tour.
Well, they were trying to trick media into thinking they were actually together.
That came out afterwards, after everybody was like, my God, the chemistry is electric. And then they go, ha ha, yeah, we were putting it on.
No, you weren't.
I don't know. Jury's out.
You were at the hotel room in Sydney getting it on.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to me and Jack. Hello, Jack.
Good afternoon, Swanee. How are you on this Tuesday?
Very good. Surprisingly good for a Tuesday, and very happy that the Fire Festival, spelled F-Y-R-E, is set to return. You may remember a documentary from, you just told me it was 2017.
I'm shook. I thought it was like 2019 that we all watched this and that this all unfolded. It's nearly 8 years ago.
Surely not.
Yeah.
I just saw your face freeze then with that instant bit of maths that you had
We
written.
know that is not my strong
You go,
suit.
I can't believe that was
8 years.
20, 25 minus 17.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. I still love the image of the lunch that came to you when you bought like a VIP package to this festival. 2 craft singles, 2 pieces of wholemeal bread. You know how I feel about wholemeal bread.
Awful.
With no butter, and 2 slices of soggy tomato and a bit of radicchio and mixed leaf salad. That's it. That's the lunch.
The tomato and the salad I'm here for. It's the bread that really gets me. I'll take the placky cheese as well, but that bread is awful.
But you know that they paid hundreds of dollars for this, experience.
I know.
God, it's such a great documentary. Look it up and have a look if
My
you haven't
favourite
seen it.
moment is still Andy King, who
Just be
was
careful.
asked to do something. I'm
Yeah.
going to enjoy it. Our boss
Yeah,
is there. She can
sure.
find me here and now.
Sure.
I said, Andy, if you will go down and Cunningham, who's the head of customs, and get him to clear all of the containers with water, you will save this festival.
I mean, fair question.
Whoa!
13-24-10. Next, we are playing a round of Chrissy's Quizzy. If you would like a bum bag for this Tuesday,
Yeah, I'm going to put some plastic cheese in it.
yum.
Why not?
Jump on the line.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Don't.
Your mate Kendrick
Don't.
Lamar was in that song, Swanee. What do you think about his feature on that?
Let's give away a bum bag.
No, let's talk about Kendrick Lamar.
Well, I couldn't hear him, could you?
Chrissy's Quizzy.
Hello, Jess.
Hello.
What are you wearing?
Oh, what am I wearing? Pajamas?
It's 3:15, Jess.
Working from home.
Oh, get a grip, mate.
Jess, I want you to know that the judgmental tone is Jack's and Jack's alone. I am all for pajamas at 3:13 and 56 seconds.
Thanks, Christy.
Good on you.
Do you do that every day, Jess? Do you ever put jeans and a tee on, or too much for you?
No, jeans aren't for the home.
Jess, can I tell you, Jack has tasked me this year with serving a look once a week, and can I tell you, the pressure is killing me. So I am frankly envious.
You're doing very well, though, Swanee.
But have you noticed, in classic Swanee form, I've been serving looks every single day because I can't trust myself not to.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I'd like to just shout out someone in the Nova office who's been serving looks this year, and it's Jack Shaw.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's Jack Charles. I'm like, that's you.
No, that's
You can't
every day.
refer to yourself. I agree, Jack Shaw. What? There's a very cool T-shirt on that body
Yeah.
today. Hello, Eric.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Eric, that is a very mature name, and you sound like quite a young man. What's going on there?
Oh, I'm young at heart, but this body feels 50 years old.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 52.
Oh, you make 52 look good.
Good on you, Eric. I mean, I just love a man that pumps up my tyres, don't you?
Yep.
Let's give away a bum bag. Question number... Names of your buzzers, blah, blah, blah. Best of 5. First person to 3 gets the bum bag. Question number 1. What was the name of Leighton Meester's character in Gossip Girl?
Jess.
Yes, Jess?
Blair.
It is Blair. Blair Walford.
Waldorf.
And what? Oh, it says Walford here.
It's misspelled.
Are you trying to trick me on purpose, Tom? Make me
That
look
was
like
Jack.
an
Jack did it. Jack did it.
You're trying to trick me and make me look like an old idiot. Is that right?
Should have gone to Specsavers. Question number 2, 1 point to Jess.
Starting with, by the way, Blair is a bitch's name.
And well, Blair was a bitch on the show.
There you go. Question number 2. Starting with B, can you name the branch of science that deals with living organisms and their...
Eric.
Yes, Eric.
Biology.
Correct. You're a bit of a nerd, Eric.
Yeah, I'm a nerd burger.
Yeah, good on ya. Love a nerd. Question number 3. Comedian Chelsea Handler is celebrating her 50th birthday today. Can you remember the name of her late night show on E?
Eric?
Yes, Eric.
Chelsea Lately?
Do you like Chelsea?
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's so funny.
I really love her. One of her most recent Netflix specials, though, was a little bit woke for me.
I've got to say, she's gotten meaner as her career has gone on.
Yeah, that I love.
Which you love.
Alrighty, question number 4. 2 points to Eric, 1 to Jess. Eric, I have a good feeling for you here, mate.
Which blonde Euphoria star has postponed her wedding to Jonathan
Jess.
Yes, Jess?
Sydney Sweeney?
Wow, it is 2 apiece.
Question number 5 for the win for either of you.
Sight, hearing, taste, smell and touch are known as the
Eric.
five... Yes, Eric?
Senses.
Correct!
Sorry, Jess.
Jack's,
Well done, Eric.
Jack's spidey senses were correct.
Yeah.
Eric, you have won the bum bag. Would you like me to put some plastic cheese in it?
I'll put anything you like. Put some kisses in there too.
Some kisses, you reckon?
Eric, come on. I'm blushing. Nobody ever speaks to me in this way.
And Eric, Jess, we're going to send you some real clothes, some proper jeans and stuff to wear.
Thanks.
We're absolutely not.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're going to play a round of I Was Today Years Old. I'm so excited to share this piece of information with you.
Shoot.
You know, I love Instagram. I love it.
Yeah.
I won't hear a bad word about it. I get every piece of information I've ever wanted or needed and more from there.
So most people now are like that with TikTok, I feel. I feel like I'm almost like that with TikTok now.
Do you get like advice and everything
Yeah.
from there? Okay, maybe I need to get onto that. Although Instagram feeds all my needs.
TikTok, you would never get off, though.
Oh, okay.
It's far more addictive.
Like one of those mice that just keep
Yes.
on. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stick to Insta.
I learnt today that Benson Boone was a contestant on American Idol.
Wow.
Did you know that, Tom?
I actually did know that, sorry.
Sarah, did you know that? Oh, God, everyone knew it.
Oh, wait,
You
and I
didn't.
I didn't know this, but maybe everyone listening is going to think we're both idiots.
132410, give us a call. Did you find something out this week that has blown your mind, that's made you go, oh, my God, I was today years old? Have a listen to this audio. It was when Katy Perry was a judge on the show and she had a premonition that he was going to win.
They're gonna swoon over Benson Boone. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something that you may not believe, but if you believe it, it might happen. I mean, I'm like literally, I like see American Idol and I see you, and I see you winning American Idol if you won.
Did he win it?
No, he withdrew even though he made it into the top 24.
Why did he withdraw?
I'm not sure, but do we want to hear a little bit of his audition?
Yes, we do.
If I'm in the crowd, though, I stand alone. You know all the words, but don't sing along. Every single eye has been watching me.
At 18, that is a strong voice.
And the story is great. He was just mucking around on TikTok and his friend said, you should try out for this. I reckon he withdrew because somebody signed him.
Yes.
That's too recent.
It was apparently to focus on his career instead, which makes me think it was his actual music career.
You know what happens every time I hear this? I've got to go into a backward somersault.
I'd like to know how he learned all of those tricks.
And I want to know, did he bring them out on American Idol? Because that would be unstoppable.
I don't think so.
132410. What did you learn this week that blew your mind?
I learnt something about Belle Gibson.
Yes.
And that I know her crisis PR manager from 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me more.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We could dance all
Last
night.
week on Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, Ricky Lee was singing, ew, and that's a mutual. And now every time I hear that song, I can hear her singing it. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show. Speaking of, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are moments away, but we're playing a round of I Was Today Years Old because I only just found out that Benson Boone, who we know and love, great song. was a contestant on American Idol in 2021, and you didn't know either, Jack.
I had no idea, but our boss and our producer Tom both knew. And then I just received a text from my auntie saying, "Old news, guys." You know how we think we're having a really great Tuesday and we're up and about?
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the worst radio shows we've done.
Really? We're just wrong.
Yeah, we're just
wrong all
wrong.
the time. Hey, Julie. Julie.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi,
How are
Julie.
you?
I'm good. What did you just find out this week?
Well, I found out that if you look straight on into a magpie's face, you can Google this because you'll see it straight away. There's actually a seagull face in a magpie's face.
What?
Hang on.
What sort of devilry is this, Julie?
It's not. I couldn't believe it. I Googled it straight away when I heard it.
What term would I Google? I've popped in magpie face, seagull face.
I put seagull in a magpie's face, and you can see it straight away.
Oh my God! There it is. Why do they have another bird's face on their face?
Wait, I don't get it.
Look.
It's just weird. Yeah, there.
Look, there's a seagull in the magpie's face.
Oh my God, I get it.
Right.
Oh, that's a trip. That's
Julie.
That's cool, Julie.
That is so good.
Hey, we are going to send you a $200 voucher for Archie's footwear so you can get some cool kicks while you go looking in magpies' faces.
That is unbelievable. Hello, Hannah.
Hello.
Talk to me about what you just learnt this week.
I was today years old when I found out that Lewis Capaldi, under the name Anita Jobs, wrote my favourite Dean Lewis song.
What?
So he uses the stage name Anita Jobby, which means I need to do a poo in Irish slang.
Okay, so Anita Jobby.
And what was the song?
Dean Lewis and Kygo's Never Really Loved Me at All.
We've got that. We play it all the time.
Tom was
Yeah, I
organising
had
it.
no idea.
The great man Scudder's just getting it for us now.
Where is Lewis Capaldi? Because he is way too talented to be so quiet.
I don't know.
I know, and he revealed it on Graham Norton a couple of years ago, and I only just saw the clip of him saying it and couldn't believe that I've listened to that song 1,000 times and had no idea.
Oh, and now you hear it, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Kygo's in it, so you know it's about to pop off.
And go! I was today years old that when I realised that Dean Lewis sounds as if like he's a pigeon.
What do you mean?
Like if you put a visual, if you don't know what Dean Lewis looks like and you imagine his voice, it could be coming out of a pigeon.
What are you?
You know what I mean?
No.
Play that song again and I'll point out the pigeony bit. Listen. That bit. He's a pigeon.
Like, not at all. I cannot see what you were saying at all.
Let's move on to Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi. I was today years old when I learned that ants can survive a fall from space. I Googled it just to double check because I was having an argument with my fiance.
What? So if an ant fell from an enormously high height, it would still survive?
Yeah, even if it was in outer space and it fell from outer space, it would survive.
But that's
I was
just-
completely mind blown.
That's stupid, Tiffany, because an ant is never going to be in space or out of space.
But you never know. Like, it could be. It was one of those moments where he flicked a spider off him and it fell, and I was like, oh, that poor spider. And he's like, it'll be fine. It'll survive. And I was like, that means ants can survive a fall from space.
Is everyone on a different planet to me today? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Isn't it wonderful?
No, I hate it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's talk Meghan Markle, etc.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I would love to hear from a fan of the Royals, and they still really exist.
13/24/10 if you froth the Royals to this very day.
Like Joel Creasy, who's coming up in minutes. He's got a good friend, Thomas Jaspers, who has in every employment contract that he ever signs that when the Queen dies, as she has, then he must automatically get a week off because he has to go to London. That was in all his contracts.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
huge fan.
commitment.
I want to hear from you about Meghan Markle. because the latest is that she has posted a video to her Instagram account, which was sort of, took a break from social media, but she's relaunched it this year. And this video has already been taken down.
Yeah, we just tried to watch it, but we could not find it.
She's wearing one of the iconic oversized wind cheaters that Princess Di was seen quite a lot in. Those photographs with her beautiful toned legs out and a really short pair of,
Comment on those legs. Di, I didn't realise what kind of legs she had.
Yeah, amazing legs. And you've seen the photos. She just looks amazing, right? And she's in this big oversized pullover. Well, Megan posted a video, which, has, as I said, has now gone, but she's wearing the same one. She doesn't reference it. I just don't think that's wise. You must never.
I just think knowing what she knows as well and how much people love to pick her apart, why would you even play with fire? You raised a really great point before that she did go to Northwestern.
She did go to Northwestern University. So the pullover, as my dad calls it, the wind cheater, has Northwestern on it, which she is actually an alumni of.
Even still, though, I just think she should know not to wear that. Don't try and rile everyone up. So, and this is the thing, Swanee, they complain about being hated on, but you're doing things to fire people up and rile people up.
Yourself out of everybody in the world who's ever been big or dear to people. You can't compare yourself to Princess Diana.
We've not had one call of anyone wanting to defend Markle either. Not one.
Well, I just want to know if it's as offensive as we think it is, or... Because also she will say, an apology will come out and she'll say, I didn't realise, I was just an American girl in the 90s and 2000s. I didn't even know what the royal family was. But the bottom line is, if you went to that university, you know who's wearing that. It's like, what if Princess Di was wearing a Nova jumper? That means something to me, so I would know. Do you know what I mean? I can see where this is going.
There's another bit of news about Markle around today is that she's reportedly been dropped by her Hollywood agent as staff found her difficult to work with at WME, which makes you really wonder about this act she's putting on in all these Instagram videos because she seems so happy and bubbly and easygoing.
Well, see, that's the problem. It does seem like an act. How do you not be that way?
Linda... We've got one caller. What are your thoughts?
Linda, what are your thoughts? Is this disrespectful for Meghan to just, look, I'm wearing exactly what Princess Di wore?
No, I don't think so. I think everyone in the world wears pullovers. So why should she be any different just because her mother-in-law used to wear one as well?
No, the exact same one. The same colour, the same one.
I don't think she would have deliberately done it. I just think... I'm over people bagging these two young, lovely people. I think the royals, they're a strange lot, and I just think they're doing what they want to do, and they don't really care if they're judged or not.
See, I think they do care. I think they do care.
I think they do as well. But, Linda, I loved the input and a Baker's Delight voucher for you. Let's move on to Alec Baldwin. That's more fun.
So, Alec Baldwin... Hey, by the way, we were talking about his Netflix series. Oh, no, I said Netflix. It's TLC. Not Netflix. It's TLC. It is dropping here on Thursday.
Oh, whereabouts can you watch it?
I don't know. Somebody slid into my DMs and said, I want to say binge.
Okay, great. I did think it would be because of the Foxtel connection.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
fantastic.
That's coming Thursday. It is a fly-on-the-wall series which shows you what it's like to live in Alec and Hilaria Baldwin's house with 7 children and a cranky father with OCD.
And as Bethany Frankel says, they mention it all, Swanee. They talk about the Rust situation.
Do they?
Yes, they talk about her accent drama, which we covered last week. It's going to be good, I feel.
I can't wait for it. He must be under a lot of pressure, though. He has been accosted, and I do not use that word lightly, by a comedian. As he was getting into a car, it looks like he's going to the airport. He's got suitcases. And this comedian is dressed as Donald Trump. Now... Alec Baldwin did quite an iconic impersonation of Donald Trump back in the day. And This impersonator was so disrespectful. I don't even know how much we can play.
We haven't included the comment he made about Rust because that was a little bit too dark, but you can hear in this grab.
Imagine how annoyed you would be. You're tired. You've got 7 kids. You've got a fake Spanish wife. And this guy is in your face as you're trying to load suitcases into a car.
Alec, it's your favorite president. Look, I will offer you a total pardon if you kiss the ring. Kiss the ring, Alec. Kiss the big, beautiful ring. Come on, Alec.
My kids live in this building, right? But I want you to know something.
We love the children. We're doing great deals for the children.
So be real careful.
Okay.
If this camera wasn't here, I'd snap your neck in half and break your neck right out. So you know that, don't you?
Okay. All right, Alec Baldwin. Class act. Believe me.
I am going to keep that in my back pocket for the next time someone irritates me.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.